Hey guys, it's the Nexo Ninja here today, and welcome to what makes a good new Super Mario Bros. Game. Now, what do I do and what makes a good videos is I discuss a specific game title, like it could be Mario RPGs or Mario Party, and then I talk to you guys about what I think makes them such good games. Now, before I go on, I'm going to talk about a few videos that I plan on making in the future. I just finished playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Story Mode, and I want to talk about that, and I probably will in the future. I'm still currently playing Super Mario Party and Mario & Rabbids. When I'm done them, I'll make sure to get my reviews up on the channel. And also, I ordered Ninjago Season 8, the DVD, on Amazon. That should be coming very soon, and I will review the DVD. But now talking about that, let's talk about what makes a good new Super Mario Bros. Games. You know, it'd be a good time to talk about it, because, I mean, the new one, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, is coming out tomorrow, so let's go. I think the next one is a no-brainer. You can't have a good platformer without having good levels. And a lot of levels in the new Super Mario Bros. Series have good levels. Some of them, yes, maybe bland. You got the grass, you got the desert, you got the ice, you got the water. But they happen to make each level unique. Even it has the same concept of, oh, it's a grass level, just like the last level. But it's different and unique in its own way. And Nintendo pours their heart and soul in these levels, and that's why they're extremely unique. Some of them we didn't even expect, like that one level where you're running around pipes and poison, and in the background it looks like it's painted. No one saw that level coming, but it did, and that was pretty cool. So yeah, levels are a very important part of not just the new Super Mario Bros. Not new Super Mario Bros. Series, but any platformer in general. And I feel like Nintendo did a very good job, and so far every level, well, not every level, I mean there's a few levels that, you know, suck. I couldn't name one off by heart, but if I, you know, play in a platformer, you can always pin out one specific level that you don't like. But most of the levels in the games are good, and I feel like Nintendo has did a very good job making unique levels. Next up is gimmicks. Like it or not, gimmicks is a very important part of each platformer. Why, you may ask? Because it might seem stale. Even though there's new levels and new other stuff, gimmicks is what keeps games fresh. How, for example, the Mario and Luigi games, they introduced giant battles to keep that fresh. And when the giant battles started to get old, they introduced papercraft battles. Pretty interesting, eh? And I'm not talking about, like, oh, a gimmick that's got to go through the whole game. You know, some levels just have gimmicks. Like, there's some levels where you swing on vines. There's that one level where you fight Junior in a clown car to your own. There's certain levels where you spin the Wii remote to, you know, spin through the drill thingies. Yeah, gimmicks are a very important part of anything. And I feel like the Mario series, New Super Mario Bros. Series, has done a very great job about that. They haven't thrown a gimmick down your throat. Okay, maybe that's not true. The Golden Flower, they kind of did that with the coin gimmick in New Super Mario Bros. 2. But, you know, when you play the game, you know, you got all those coins. Didn't really matter, but the levels were still cool. Gimmicks can be a very fun way, and they don't have to be throughout the whole game. They can just be in certain levels, and, you know, Nintendo does that great with the New Super Mario Bros. Series. Next up is power-ups. Another way to keep these games nice and fresh are power-ups. Each game has a different power-up. I mean, just look at New Super Mario U Deluxe, the game that hasn't even released yet, and it's got the internet talking about a power-up that I wish I never seen before. But let's not talk about the Super Crown. Let's talk about actual good power-ups, such as the propeller suit. The propeller suit is one of my favorite power-ups. You simply just shake a remote, Mario goes flying up like a propeller. That's pretty cool. You also have the flying squirrel suit that's kind of like a Tanuki, but you can also hold on to things and do a dive in the air. That's pretty cool as well. This series also introduced the ice flower. It's like the fire flower, except you freeze things, pick them up, you chuck them. And you know, one of the most influenced power-ups in the entire Mario series, the blue shell. Not the Mario Kart one, the other one. the one where you run really quick and then Mario goes into a shell and you basically are a ginormous killing machine. That's a pretty cool power-up as well. Each Mario game usually brings in 1-2 brand new power-ups, and that is a very cool way to get fans wanting to buy your game. Except the Super Crown. If I could go back in time and destroy that, I would. Next up is collectibles. If you like it or not, they're a very important part in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. Without the collectibles, it'd be simply like the old Mario games where you run through the levels. There's nothing wrong with that, but it could be a little bit too easy. For the 100%ers like me, I like having a little bit more to my games. And I feel like the star coins are my favorite thing to 100% in any Mario game. It makes an extra challenge for those that actually want 100% in the game. Collecting each star coin can add more challenges than you ever thought. Some of them are really well hidden, and some of them are stupid as obvious, such as the one in any of the first levels in any of the games. Star coins are really just a really fun way to collect. And, you know, you may not be 100%er, but, you know, it still makes the game fun for other people. Last, and certainly not least, is multiplayer is what makes the new Super Mario Bros. Games great. And before I advance on to talking about multiplayer, yes, I do know that the one for the DS barely had it. Both of the ones for the DS only had 2 people. But hey, I'll talk more about that in a second. Multiplayer is a very important aspect to, I believe, in gaming in general now. You know, people like to play certain games alone, like RPGs, but there's a bunch of other games that people would rather play with their friends. And I feel like the new Super Mario Bros. Series is a great example. And new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe has nailed that. Not only can you have up to 4 people, but you can actually select your own character, is which I wanted to do in Mario Bros. Wii. Thank you, Nintendo. I needed this. I need to play as Nabbit from now on. But yes, it's a very cool idea to swap around characters. I just think that's a really cool idea. Like if, you know, you don't want to be Mario and want to be someone like Luigi or Nabbit, you can do that. But now let's actually go on talk about multiplayer. It can be very fun, you know, just hanging out with your friends, playing multiplayer mode, really enjoyable time. Even if it's only with 2 people, it can be really enjoyable. With 2 people brings me up to the DS and 3DS versions of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Yes, I may think it's kind of ridiculous that in 3DS versions, 2 people need to own their own copies of the game. So I never got to experience that one multiplayer for that game. But that doesn't matter. It was still a cool idea, and I guarantee if I got to try multiplayer for the one for the 3DS, I would have loved it. It seems really fun from what I've seen from internet videos, and the one for the DS is a great example. You can play 2-player for the battle mode, Mario vs. Luigi, or the, you know, minigame mode, which is pretty cool. Multiplayer is a very important thing of any game, and I feel like the new Super Mario Bros. Games have nailed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This may have just been a rant. I possibly do not know. But hey, I liked this series. I think it's a cool thing, and I'm glad I can keep it going. And this was also to celebrate the huge game that's hitting tomorrow, New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, where you can play Luigi U and Mario U on your Switch. And Super Crown, there's that. I'd rather not bring that up anymore, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what makes a new Super Mario Bros. Game in the comments below. And if you just don't like the series in general, I really, really don't want to hear a hate comment about the series. You know, if you don't like it, hey, good for you. Just don't waste my time on your opinion on hating a series that I really enjoy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, you're all awesome. Bye-bye.